Hi everyone, and welcome to the Shotokan Chronicles. In today's video I want to talk to you a little bit about one of my favorite things in karate training, and that is working on self-improvement. I've had a student recently ask me, how can I make this technique perfect? Now, it's virtually impossible to perfect a technique. That's why Dojo-kun number one, or the first Dojo-kun, is to seek perfection of character. It doesn't mean that you're going to ever become perfect. It means you're on a constant search for perfection, which will never come. So what I tell my students when they say, how can I perfect this technique? I will give them some tips and some ideas on how to repair whatever it is that they're working on, be it a punch, a kick, a block, a stance, a throw, a self-defense movement, something in a kata, something. Nothing will ever be perfect. It'll be good. You can make something really good and amazing, but nothing is ever perfect. There's always room for improvement. What I usually suggest is to make sure your stances are correct, make sure your posture is correct, make sure that you're using the right timing, the right speed and power, etc. Never put your mind into an idea that this will be perfect if I can just do this or I can do that. And if you're an instructor, never ever use the word perfect when you're talking to your students about their skills. That's perfect. It's almost perfect. Because perfection is something that we strive for but can never be achieved. That's one of the things that sometimes instructors forget, is that their students are never going to be perfect. And then there's students that I know, and some people that I've spoken to through this channel that have messaged me and asked me questions as well, that strive to be the best that they can be. And that's exactly what you want. That is true perfection, to strive to be the best that you can be. And not to worry about being the best person in the training and the best person in the dojo, because it's not possible. You might be, if you're the best student in your dojo, then your job should not be to get better. It should be to help everyone else in the dojo get as good as you are. You don't want to be in a dojo that no one's better than you, because you'll never get any better. Iron sharpens iron. It's a great old saying. You cannot get better without being against someone that is better. So instead of trying so hard to make yourself the best, maybe pass on some of that information and help everyone else get as good as you are, or better than you. And if you're not the best in the class, always take the advice of senior ranking students. Always absorb everything that you're given. But remember, sometimes that advice is not the best. You have to know what to accept and what not to accept. It's just like the advice that I give here on the channel. Not all of it is going to carry over to the organization that you're in, especially if you're dealing with some of the kata and some of the bunkai, etc. that I suggest. You need to take the information that I give you with a grain of salt, because it might not be accepted in the organization or in your dojo or whatever. You have to decipher what is good, what isn't good, take what you need, and discard the rest. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Be sure to visit the Great North Apparel. Use the coupon code SHOTOKAN for 30% off of your order. They have wonderful exercise gear, different clothing like yoga clothes and athletic wear and swimwear, etc. Also visit the link in the description so you can purchase your very own The Shotokan Chronicles merchandise. Thanks for watching. See you next time right here on The Shotokan Chronicles.